So the police find him, but he did all of that just to get out of going to work.
But what was that? For how many days? What was that? How do you... Hello, everyone, and welcome to our universe.
The CayVin Universe.
Oh, yes, we are your hosts. I'm Vinny.
And I'm Caylin.
Thank you so much for joining the pod. What do we got going on today, babe?
So we got some current events. I have literally been waiting all week to tell you, so I'm pretty excited about those.
Yeah, so you kept some things for me for the week.
Yeah,
you know?
like these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know how you managed to do it, because you always tell me every little thing. That's crazy.
I know,
Oh,
but
wow,
when it comes to the news stories, and I know that I save them specifically for this, I try not to tell you. But there are times where I'm just like, ugh.
Dang.
But then we also have some WTF, what the fuck questions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so if you're wondering what kind of questions are those, stick around. We'll get there.
Yeah. Nice. All right, that sounds pretty good. So let's go and get right into it. I mean, I got a few current events myself, honestly.
You want to go ahead and start off?
First of all, Bluebell. This might not be a current event to a lot of people, but it's definitely a current event here in Texas. Bluebell released a new flavor, and you know what it is?
Yes.
What is it?
The infamous cookie cone.
Yes. Especially if you're a 90s child, because not a lot of people will relate to Bluebell, but you can fucking relate to the cookie cone. Especially if you're a 90s kid, even early 2000s, you can relate to that, because I'm sure they had it, in the 80s even for a long period of time in schools, basically, is my point. Those cookie cones, you'd always get it at lunch.
Oh, yes.
My gosh.
Middle school.
Be like 25 cents in elementary, and then in middle school, it was 50 cents. And in high school, it was like $1.
$1.25, I think mine was.
But in high school, we had off-campus lunch, so I barely ate in high school. But I would still
jealous.
I would still just go straight up, like when we got back from like eating whatever, I would still go to the cafeteria and get like ice cream.
Yeah.
Or a chocolate milk. I used
you
to
want to
love
know
an
interesting story?
What?
Why my high school didn't have off-school lunches, or what do you call it?
People go and bang?
No.
Oh.
My school was right across the street from a Sonic, and kids, like, that was like a popular spot because it was right by school, right across the street. A kid was like jaywalking, and he actually got hit by a car.
Oh, that's
and so they
really
had
sad.
to, like, I know, it's pretty sad. So it's understandable, like some people don't know how to be responsible about it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, that's fine. We let you go off campus and eat lunch. You got to come back safely, because then the parents come after us. Like, why did you let them leave?
Yeah.
We drop them off here.
Damn.
So that was pretty. Sorry, that was like a mood.
Yeah, I was down, and I was just about to share right after that how in our school, like what we did when I was in high school is you go off campus, get that thing just fell.
It did.
Yeah. Maybe it's because I wasn't supposed to say it right after. I was just gonna talk about getting food and banging in the car at the park. That's all. That's all anyone did in my high school.
This is actually current event / reaction video. So this grandma got her purse snatched up, and she runs after the thief and tackles him.
Oh, shit, really?
Look at this shit. She's so badass. So it's like they're going to be coming around the corner anytime now.
This like reminds me when I was doing LP at fucking HEB.
Yeah.
I still have some of those videos.
Look
I need to share that. Oh! Got his ass.
Yup.
Okay, just nobody wanted to help this granny?
That nobody comes around until like after the guy walks away.
Did he get caught at least?
I believe he did get caught. One thing I do know is that she gets her purse back.
Yeah, so, did she like break her hip or anything?
I'm pretty sure she did sprain something.
No, she's walking normal. Damn, she's fucking
tough.
But
the adrenaline though.
The adrenaline, yeah. When she sat down, she's probably like,
I bet she's going to be hurting tomorrow.
Yeah, she's going to be sore for weeks. But shit, to still be able to do that at that age, but shit, props to her.
How fucking crazy,
all the fucking respect in the world to that lady. Wow, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet justice, sweet karma, because that's what it is. You got those fucking scumbags like that.
Yeah.
They look for people like that. Like, I'm, knock on glass, but, and then, of course, you say that live on a podcast, there's going to be people. But, like I was telling you the other day, I was just waiting in the car, And I'm just looking at my phone. I don't even notice it. It's just me.
Oh,
And then I see this dude. I see him walking, from afar. Because that's the thing is these dudes think a lot of people don't pay attention. I've seen you a block away, bro. But anyway, he starts walking up to the car. And, of course, I've seen seen him at the corner of my eye. And then I just look up at him and just, give him. I didn't say, wasn't a nod, wasn't it? I just gave him a look kind of because I was annoyed. I was like, what the fuck are you coming to the car for?
Yeah.
And then immediately he just stopped and walked the other direction, because people like that. I'm not saying I'm intimidating. I'm not trying to, act tough or anything, but it's just they look for a certain person.
Yeah.
A weak person.
Yeah.
And he thought that grandma was weak and she was not.
Yeah.
Showed
him a lesson.
Yeah, but then I don't know. Somebody should have ran after and I don't know. You see a lady running.
Nobody...
You see a granny running. I would at least stand up to see or go outside to see okay, what the fuck is she running after?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe, I'm that
Nobody
guy. They
even
say don't
showed
be a
up
hero.
until
But
after the fact.
Yeah.
When the guy got to run away.
Yeah, the guy's stealing
sure
a grandma's purse. I'm going to fucking try to help her, but obviously she didn't need help.
Yeah. She was odd. I can do it by myself.
Wow.
Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So an Arizona man fakes his own kidnapping because he didn't want to go to work.
Oh my God, sounds like my life.
So yeah, that's just an image of him, right? So they finally get him down.
Wait, let me see. He took that picture himself?
No, this is a police photo, I guess, of him, but he did tie himself up. He said that police received a call that he had been jumped and tied up and shit. That he was kidnapped by some rando. And so the police find him, but he did all of that just to get out of going to work.
But what was that for? How many days? What was that? How do you?
I think all he had to do was pay a fine.
I know, but okay, number one, how's that gonna get you? I was kidnapped, I can't work. So what is he like? What is the end game in that? Obviously they're gonna be like, okay, well you're back, so come to work.
But maybe he thinks he can get some what do you call it? Oh man, I went through a traumatic experience. I need to take some time off.
Workers' comp or
yes,
exactly. Reason for unemployment.
Yeah,
I had to take off work because I was traumatized because I was kidnapped.
And then he fucking
Can you imagine?
did it himself.
What did you do, sir?
Yeah, look, so he informed us that he was hit in the head and stuffed in a car in front of his home, and this occurred at 7:00 this morning. When we located surveillance video in front of his home, we were able to see no such thing. Souls, I guess the detective or whatever, explained the kidnapping was over a large amount of money that his father had hid somewhere around town.
Okay, blame his dad.
So
what a douche.
I know, right? So there's the guy.
Oh God.
He was 19.
That looks. Oh my 19. God! Why didn't you tell me that?
He's 19. I just realized.
They
said Arizona man fakes his own kidnapping.
That's not a man.
That's not.
That's a fucking child. I'm sorry. I was there too. I'm only 27. I'm not an old man, but if you're under 21, you're a fucking child.
Yeah, you're a child. Yeah.
Trust me. You think you don't think you are now, and when it comes to the law, you're not. But trust me, your brain isn't fully developed, at least until you're 25.
Yeah, that's true.
21 is actually giving you leeway.
Yeah.
You're really a fucking child until you're 25, but for our sake. Yeah. We'll say 21.
Yeah. Since I'm 23, I guess I'm
exactly.
a child. Oh, man. Okay, so you probably have heard about this one, but you probably just
And I'm sorry, I just probably pissed off a lot of people because of my chewing of Skittles.
Oh, no.
If you're listening on audio,
just proves nothing
I was eating Skittles.
You do bothers me, so. I like all the sounds you make.
Yeah, but obviously, 19-year-old, this is shit kids are going to pull nowadays.
Yeah, sad.
I don't want to go around. Okay.
Okay. So, you might have heard about this one, but you just haven't brought it up or said anything. But I thought it was actually pretty crazy. So, this mom speaks out after the Catholic school that her kids go to expelled the kids because she has an OnlyFans account.
How do you think she's going to pay for those donations?
She says it's body shaming and bullying. You know how much she makes on OnlyFans?
How much?
She brings in $100,000 a month.
Jesus Christ.
For her family. She's married. So
yeah, I mean, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean. If there's a market out there for people to pay for it, you know, if you build it, they will come.
Yeah,
you know
and she
what I mean?
said too, how do you expect for me to pay for these kids' school?
Exactly.
You want my money,
I bet.
right?
I bet
Why
if
do you
she
care how I'm
said,
getting
"Oh,
it?"
let me write the church," you know, like I said, I wouldn't say I'm. I don't know. I hate to go in this, but I'm spiritual. Okay, let's just say that I'm very spiritual. I have my own relationship with my own higher power, with my own God. But I bet if she told that fucking church, "Oh, I'll write you a check, $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month," they'll say, "Oh yeah, that's fine. God forgives you. God forgives you. You're fine." You know, when we say God forgives you, that's fine. But if we say God says this, then that's the word. No, fuck you. God says whatever God tells you. Okay,
exactly.
You don't need to speak to another human to speak to God. I'm sorry. You can have your own relationship with God. If God created that person, he created you. You can fucking talk to him. You don't need no third party, okay? Yeah. Anyway.
Word.
Yeah.
We should have like something for after you go off on a rant like that.
Right.
To like just add in there like, yeah.
Or like right before, just me pause and it's like Vinny rant, 3, 2, 1.
Or you can do like that sound of me where I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Cool guy.
Yeah.
Air guitar.
Yeah. And she actually explained that the reason why she was doing it was because it actually made her feel good. So they quoted her saying, "I was missing that intimacy that we had, such as her and her husband. And a lot of it was because I was going through menopause."
Oh, okay.
So, and honestly, you can look, but them titties, like, that's why. Because she has the fakies.
Did you just give me permission to look?
Yeah, I was like, you can look because, yeah.
I mean... pretty, okay. That's
you can
nice.
see why she makes money.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, wow.
Yeah, but honestly, I think the school's fucked up. That school system.
Yeah.
Because
she's just trying to show her she got giant tits. What are you supposed to do?
Exactly.
You know? Shit.
And she could provide for her family.
I'm over here saying, even though that's very bad advice.
I know, but my thing is she's providing for her family. She's doing what she's got to do. And she's using what she has. So
there
it's
was
like,
that's what I don't understand, because like technically OnlyFans is like, I think what it is just capitalize on, like, there was a phase when, like, you know, of course sexting became a thing, getting pictures, sending each other pictures. Of course that's probably still, well, honestly that's the thing with OnlyFans. I think that's the point, is they're trying to get rid of that. So
get rid of sexting.
Well,
I don't think that'll ever go away.
I guess if you're intimate, because basically where I'm coming from is I remember there was a brief period when like that was a big thing that everyone talked about in society, that people were doing that. And then there was a big thing that people were getting exposed, iClouds, and you know, people sending pictures and doing that. But then maybe I'm making an argument myself in my head, because I'm like, what if OnlyFans is like, so those people, instead of sending nudes, you're like, shit, you want to see me naked, like, you know, pay for it. But then again, you know, if you're just, how does that look if you just meet somebody and you're like, "Oh, girl, send me a nude picture," and you're like, "Pay for my OnlyFans," and you're like, "Wait, what?" It's like,
is that gonna be the new thing?
That's what I mean. Like, send me a pic. Oh, but pay for my OnlyFans. But then it's like, what kind of girl? You know, that's what I mean. I mean, at first, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At first, if you're in a situation like this, she has kids, she's married, looking to spice it up. You know, something makes her feel good. I can understand that. Obviously, she's not. You know, like some of these girls, they do meetups. That's a whole nother level that you don't want to. That nobody wants to go down to, because I think that's pretty much illegal. So, yeah, the meetup part. But you know, if you're just doing pictures, you know, why not?
I know.
You know?
And it's
like I said, it's better for you to make
a good reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's better for you to monetize and make money off your own shit than you send a picture to somebody that you think it's gonna make you feel good, and then it ends up on the internet anyway. Yeah. You might as well make money off of it. You know what I mean?
Her husband probably likes it too. Her husband's the one that she goes to bed with every night. So.
Yeah, and I'm sure like because there's some, you know, that, you know, this is through I've heard. Okay. There's some that do it to just do, like, you don't know what kind of content she has. There's, you know, it could be just pictures of her. It could be pictures or videos and things of her and her husband. So, you know, because she, you know, people want to see that, I'm sure, you know.
Purposely subscribes just to see.
Yeah, we need to create a CayVin Universe account. Just like, we're not for us to put stuff, but for us to see.
Exactly, right. To spy.
Right, to spy. Oh, God.
Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of a crazy one. So a Tennessee resident who was a guard at a Nazi concentration camp during World War II has been deported back to Germany. So Frederick Karl Berger. Oh,
that's the weirdest name.
Is 95 years old, and he was deported back to Germany just for his like participation in the Nazis, like came out and stuff, they were like, we don't give a fuck how old you are. You better get your ass on that plane and get the fuck out of here.
Because he was an immigrant?
Yeah, because he was fucking, yeah. And he was a part of something terrible. Like, we don't fucking want you around here.
Well, no, that's what I mean, because he obviously came to the U.S., so the U.S. has the right to say, go get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
You fucking Nazi piece of shit. Should have died fucking, 94 years ago.
94 years ago, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
If they knew he was going to fucking grow up to be something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Terrible. Yeah, that was like a quickie. Quickie.
Yeah. I mean, he's 95, so it kind of sucks. He kind of lived his life.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
He got to live it, over here.
Yeah, a lot of people ran. A lot of those fucking Nazi pieces of shit ran to Germany or ran to Argentina in South America. But I guess you got still pieces of shit like that walking around here in the old States.
Sad.
You got people that are born and raised here that are fucking Nazi racist pieces of shit.
Yep.
So I guess you're going to be everywhere. So,
Yeah.
Like that guy that fucking, in that work truck that yelled at those people in food line, get a fucking job, probably a fucking conservative Trump supporter. First of all, dumbass, your company's name is on the truck. Second of all, dumbass, your company took like a fucking $88 million loan for the government because they couldn't afford to fucking pay people like you. Third, I know you're just miserable because you work for a company called Highside Electric. Who the fuck wants to buy Highside Electric? You're really telling me the price is going to be on the high side. So this guy was just probably miserable, fucking hated going to work. He hates his life. He fucking goes home and probably beats his dog and his wife. And he just wanted to yell at some people. And again, what were those people? He was yelling at women and he was yelling at kids, because I damn well, if I was in that line and he yelled at me, I would have dragged him out of his fucking truck. But of course, what do those people do? They look for weak people to prey on, and then they get arrested from the police like he did, and he's fucking in his mugshot like he's fucking crying. What a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get too long on that guy, but that just reminded me of that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but that was crazy. Okay. So I want to let everyone know that I completed a documentary on Netflix called Athlete A. It came out, I think, last year, or 2019. Sorry. Sometimes I forget the New Year's already passed.
I know, right?
In 2019, and it's based around the, I guess, child molestation that was happening in the USA gymnastics company. I'm sure everybody's familiar with Dr. Larry Nassar, So that movie documentary I highly, highly recommend, because literally it was one of those where, I'll step away for a second, but no, if I missed just a couple minutes, I had to go back because every single part was just so good.
Yeah, I got glimpses and pieces of it, and it's just like, man. Like the Richard Mary's thing, like you heard about it, but you had no idea.
Yes.
Like the little things, and that's the part that makes you fucking sick. Like even sicker. I mean, of course, the whole story makes you sick.
Yeah.
People like that, just deserve, the worst that humanity has to offer, and the worst that the afterlife has to offer. But
yeah.
Damn.
And the crazy part is like how you hear, like, of course, because these testimonies were given by these young girls in the gymnastics team. And, it all makes sense. That doctor, he knew what he was doing, because all of their coaches, everybody else besides that man in that company would like verbally abuse these girls, like body shame them, make them feel like shit for not being able to do anything. And when it came down to it, at the end of the day, that doctor they all said it, he was the nicest person there. So he made them feel comfortable. He made them feel welcome. And that's how he was able to take advantage of them. So really, the nicest person.
Oh, so you're saying the coaches were being coaches and just being tough on them, which, of course, you know.
So when those girls come across an adult in their, of course, this is something they're so passionate about. When they find an adult that actually believes in them, tells them the things that they want to hear, they're going to feel comfortable around him. And that's when he took advantage of them, which just makes me feel more sick to my stomach.
Yeah, because those are the creepiest people.
Yes.
The people that are too nice, people that are too happy to be at their job.
Exactly.
People that are too chatty, too much with the little quick jokes that are not even funny. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Salesmen,
if anything, it should
people
make you
like
feel
that.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, but like, that's what I mean. Maybe I'm sure, I don't know. Because that's, again, you're preying on little girls with undeveloped minds. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure you can just, you just look at his fucking face, you can tell.
I know.
But
honestly.
that's what I mean. I don't know.
But it's a hard topic.
Yeah, I said I don't know like 4 times because it's a hard topic because
I know,
it's like.
Exactly.
It's like, So that's a sociopath. That's what it is. Yeah. That's basically the whole thing. I'm trying to, like, what kind of person would do that? A sociopath. Exactly. You act like you're fucking everything's good. Like, you know, like, American Psycho type shit, and you're over here. Ugh.
Yeah,
it makes my fucking skin tight and my blood boil.
Crawl, right?
Yeah, there's nothing worse in the world than people that hurt people in ways like that, you know. And of course, I'm saying general term, you know. Yeah. All sorts of ways.
So, the whole point of this though is that now this man came out. He's actually one of the coaches. Mm-hmm. He came out for charges. I think this happened yesterday or day before yesterday. So he's let me see. I believe it's with human sex trafficking, right? So so he was charged with these crimes. Hours later, and that I saw this story originally early in the morning.
This is okay. So this was a coach of
USA Gymnastics who was
with this. There was. Mm-hmm. Did he know about the doctor?
Yeah. So he was familiar with the doctor and stuff. They worked together.
But did he know what the doctor was doing?
That I don't know. That might come in with all the trial and stuff. But he was actually spoke about. So he was charged with the human trafficking charges. That was, like I said, I read the story early in the morning. Hours later in the afternoon, I see another story about him that hours after he was charged, he committed suicide. He was too fucking pussy, and how lousy. It was just like at a rest stop. And he somehow, I guess, had a firearm on him. And that's how he just decided just then, like.
In Call of Duty, they literally call that the coward's way out.
Coward's way out. I like that. I fucking like that. Because I would literally, this is that.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah. But that is actually all the current events I have today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming to the CayVin News.
What's all that noise?
What noise?
I think what we've covered so far is the fact that there are some people that are fucking momos with half a fucking brain out there. And there's just sick people out there. There's sick people out there that honestly don't deserve to be alive. And, you know, there's people that deserve life and people that don't deserve life. And a lot of times the people that deserve life aren't here anymore. And the people that don't deserve life stay here. It's almost like we talk about a higher power. It's almost like the higher power is like, you know what? Y'all stay here as long as you can because we don't fucking want y'all.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Sad.
Another story. Why don't you read this about these sick people in this world?
Okay, so the Matilda actor, Mara Wilson, who acted as a child actor, starred in 90s classics such as Matilda and Mrs. Doubtfire. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, she looked familiar.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So, Wilson has detailed some of the more disturbing things she had to deal with as a young actor, including having 50-year-old men sending letters claiming to be in love with her. Like in Matilda?
Can you imagine there was probably dudes that
oh my God,
directed to Matilda.
How sick can you be? Oh my God, that literally.
Line them up. I got a pack of bullets. Give them the medication right away. They'll be cured. I tell you that much.
Literally.
They will be cured.
I mean, oh my God.
Yeah,
that just makes me sick, actually.
Yeah.
This is terrible. This is like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Speaking of that.
You got any more?
No, I don't have any more.
Oh, speaking of that, let's get into some WTF
questions.
Yeah. So
I didn't really understand this topic either until I read the questions. That I read it and I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
I see now. I see why they call it that.
Yeah. So basically what we're doing, we've came across some crazy questions.
Yeah.
That would when you ask someone, I guess someone's response would be like, what the fuck? So yeah, we're going to ask each other those types of questions right now.
I'm excited.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll start off with the best one.
Okay.
What, in your opinion, is the best type of cheese?
Cheddar, I guess.
Cheddar, basic.
Because that's really the. Oh no. There's one that's like really good. Is it like mustard cheese?
Oh, you like Munster?
Munster's really good at Asiago. Is Asiago a thing?
Oh,
I feel like I just know that word and it's fancy, so I'll go with that.
Yeah. Okay, working previously in a deli, did you know that a lot of people actually don't know what Asiago is?
What is it?
It's a shredded white cheese. Yeah, I don't think you can have Asiago sliced. Honestly, now that I think about it, because it's shredded. That's how I know
it probably came to y'all shredded.
No, it comes in a big block.
And you shred it.
Or a big roll. It comes in like the circle, the cheese ball.
Yeah, you can slice it.
I guess you can, but who has Asiago sliced? I've never seen that before, is what I'm trying to say.
I'm sure you can make it.
Okay. We'll figure it out.
All right. Let's see here. What's your favorite microwavable food?
Ooh, let's see here. Man, just because I used to have them a lot when I was a kid, I can basically get down with like any of like what's that brand, Michelina? The little green boxes.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, those cheapies.
Those are
but those are fucking good.
Yeah,
so
or like
that's
the
probably
banquet.
my favorite. Oh, or banquet, yeah.
A banquet freaking sandwich.
Oh,
Shit. Yeah. What you do is I would get one of those banquet meals. You know, when I was in college.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of basic shit I ate in college. You know, everyone eats ramens and beer.
Yeah,
and
of course.
Sandwiches, bologna sandwiches is good. That reminds me of college. But the banquet meals, I would eat that like a sandwich. You get the mashed potatoes it comes with, you put that on the bread, put the Salisbury steak, top it off with the corn. Got yourself a banquet sandwich, people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, loaf of bread's like $2. Banquet, and you like, I don't know how much they now, but when I was
like
in college,
$1 something.
See, when I was in college, they're like 88 cents. Fucking
wow.
inflation.
Wow, that's interesting.
Wow.
How the prices have raised.
Yeah, just like it always does that, just like a couple like 20 cents, 25 cents every year, every other year or something like that.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Okay.
It's like when you pay your rent and you complain about it, about the building and stuff, and the landlords are like, "Oh, it's an old building. Okay, I'll pay old rent then."
Old rent. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh,
I've never heard that before. That's funny. Do you have a nickname that you've ever been called that you hated?
For a whole year, I had a teacher in middle school. A teacher, my English teacher, and all the kids in English. She got all the kids to call me. They called me Meatball.
Meatball.
Yes. And then around that time, I had another friend like they would call me Moose because me and him were like the only two kids in middle school that knew the show King of Queens with Kevin James. And in the show, he had a friend. Like Moose is not a bad name, but in the show, he had a friend, like an Italian friend, that called him Moose. So one day I told this guy, his name was Vidal. I said, "Oh, you look like I forgot his Italian friend name in the show." I said, "You look like this guy," and he's like, "Oh, well, you look like, Doug Heffernan, Kevin James." He's like, "I'm going to call you Moose." And I was like,
you're all okay, fuck off.
Yeah. Okay.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, I would say, but mainly I would say Meatball.
So would you be mad if I was like, "Come here, my meatball"?
Yes, very much so. Very much. I was a lot rounder. A lot rounder in 6th grade.
Oh, okay.
Let's just say that.
I love that.
What about you?
What can you guess mine? Because I've told you it before.
Ben Stiller. So people would go around and call you the female Ben Stiller.
Fuck those people, man. I still remember their names too.
Because you kind of like the zookeeper. You kind of have the zookeeper
I guess
face.
so. No, it was around the time of like Night at the Museum too, I think.
Oh,
or
okay.
like Night at the Museum.
You're young.
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Wow. Either you're young or I'm old. I'm getting old.
Is down here.
What secret society would you like to start?
Secret society.
I want to start a cult.
Yeah, me too. But like, I wouldn't know what.
Yeah, I mean, basically, that's what it is, a cult, or but a secret society.
Yeah, that's the good thing.
I've been a part of one in college, fraternity, but that's fake. That's not real. That doesn't exist, people.
But some of the shit that you've told me, that's like fucking fucked up.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have 18-year-olds or 19-year-olds, and older. Well, I got in our fraternity. There's dudes that are fucking like 35 and they still want to be the party dudes. It's
my God.
Van Wilder really. They really, because that's the thing, they're like, oh, because Van Wilder was cool and he's a dude that's been, it's a movie off Ryan Reynolds who's in college for like 10 years and he was still the cool guy. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what everyone pictures, but I think there's, kind of like meta irony in that movie that doesn't really happen. So when there's anyone that's like 35, that's always their excuse. Like, oh man, Van Wilder life, bro. It's like,
no.
Okay. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever you say, which you've been here 10 years and your GPA is a 2.1, but okay,
cool. Oh my God. That's terrible.
Yeah, but of course, when you're fortunate enough to have your mommy and daddy pay for everything, I guess that's how it goes.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, so if you could detach
you didn't even answer that.
Wait, what was that question again?
The secret society.
I did because I said I would love to, but I just wouldn't know what, genuinely.
Oh, okay.
Like, I guess I haven't put much thought into it. I don't know.
Yeah, because when I saw it, that was more of a question to like for us to have a discussion on, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll have that at a later time.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe after we record.
Yeah.
If you could detach any body part, what would it be and why?
Touch my hand. And then use my other hand. Go further up there with you.
Oh my God, that's a good answer.
Right. Wow.
Mine would probably be like my head. If I could detach my head, because I get headache. So if you could detach your head, easily,
what would you do?
But then, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Like maybe you won't feel your headache.
Let's make it kind of scientifically possible because let's say you can't remove your head or torso because you need your heart and your brain.
Yeah.
So let's say like limbs and other things. You can do toes, you can do fingers. Like I said, me, I would like it would come off with the wrist, like.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I would have other attachments. But I mean, only if I could still have the attachment to put my original hand on and it looks just like this. You know?
Well, then if that's the case, then I would maybe choose like, can I choose my arms? Maybe like since they're the same thing. My arms maybe or hands, just mainly because I've heard I've heard like with my work and my job and stuff that I like have like I guess higher risk for like arthritis at an earlier age because of like all the typing and shit. So if I could just give my hands a break when I'm not right, maybe it won't be as quick.
I would do like the arm right here like an action figure. Can you imagine like if you argument with someone, you just and you hold yourself by the wrist and you just
oh wow, that's
just use your own arm as a weapon, detach and use it as a weapon. It's like a bat.
That would be something.
Oh gosh. A cereal soup. Why or why not?
I think I saw that one. Never, because I will never be able to eat cereal again if it's classified as a soup. I feel.
What classifies? Does a soup have to be hot to be soup? Is there cold soup?
Oh,
because cold soup is just cold soup. So is cold soup cereal? Or does soup have to have milk? There's a difference between soup broth or milk.
But milk broth,
it's still like liquid. I think soup is like the consistency. It's like the meal. It's like oatmeal and porridge is the same thing. So so cereal and soup are essentially the same thing, except the difference is hot and cold.
Whoa. Cereal is... You need to make this a clip. Cereal is cold soup.
Well, now I can't that you said we need to make this a clip.
Oh.
It's something you say after the fact.
Sorry. It was just in my head, so I just...
Okay.
So, cold soup. Cold soup. Yeah, I mean, now that we've classified that, I think I can still eat cereal. I don't know why I said that.
So cold soup is cereal.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Especially because, like, if you're, like, the soup obviously has, like, items in it, like chicken, whatever, etc. Then the cereal is, the liquid is the milk, and then, like, the Fruit Loops is, like, the solid thing that you can eat,
Interesting.
A little mind blown.
Yeah,
but it takes, I think, some more thinking.
Yeah, I guess so. Damn. Well, okay, then. I'm glad we settled that.
So would you rather sleep... I don't know why this is a would you rather, but this is, like, kind of weird. So if you had to sleep with, I guess, a restriction, you can say, would you choose handcuffs or a bike helmet?
I'd be worried about people fucking me with handcuffs. So I'd say bike helmet. That's probably total. Like, honestly, that's probably an ideal way to sleep. That's the
safest option.
It's the safest and most ideal way to sleep because, you got fucking
you never know.
Complete quiet and darkness, probably.
Yeah. You fall off the bed. Save your head.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh. Have you ever sleepwalked or talked in your sleep? I mean, I know the answer to this, but I want you to tell everybody.
Have I ever sleepwalked?
Well, I don't know about sleepwalk, but you definitely talk in your sleep.
I definitely talk in my sleep.
I'll be out down here, and then I'll say, bicycle.
I did not do that.
Yeah, you do.
Like, what am I saying?
Herbs. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm embarrassed.
Oh,
just kidding.
Carol Baskin. You said that one day.
What did I say?
You said Carol Baskin in your sleep one day.
I did not say Carol.
I don't know what it was about.
Oh my god, this is so terrible. It's terrible.
I don't know.
Oh man,
I definitely don't. I mean, I snore occasionally.
Yeah, you snore.
I got that sleep apnea. I got that. Oh gosh.
Oh, my stomach.
Right.
If humans came with a warning label, what would yours say?
4 strokes with them.
Like I was talking about our last episode, which I can put a disclaimer on that.
Yeah.
Says fuck 4 times in under 5 seconds. I was just watching the last episode. I was like, oh my God, I need to turn down the fucks.
Yeah.
And I probably said at least 100 times this episode.
Yeah, we counted.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna be known now as fuck. The 2 things that I say the most are and fuck.
So warning, I say fuck a lot.
I say warning fuck. That's just it.
Mine would probably be warning, I cry for everything.
Yes. Yes.
You're like, okay, yeah, that's accurate.
I remember one time we were like, it was when we first got together, we were like fighting and you were crying. I was like, oh my God, someone could tell you your shoes are ugly and you'll start crying.
Yeah,
like the first thing I could think of in that
story.
moment.
True story.
I was mean though. I understand, you have emotions.
Yeah, that's
you
all
have
it is.
needs.
That's all it
You need a
is.
shoulder to crown. I'm here. I'm always here.
Sometimes my eyes get a little backed up and you just gotta let it out.
Yeah, what if like when you cry or you were like real emotional or like had a lot of stress and anxiety, like we go back to the removing body parts, what if you could remove your eyes and like all just like it's just like it would be like a faucet,
No
like
tear ducts?
all the emotion and shit in your in your mind and stuff would just pour out like water, and then after that you
Whoa.
put them back in and you're good. That'd be awesome.
That is like a whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely ties in with my next question.
Nice.
If you could have anything named after you, what would it be? And you'll see why I tied in, because me, of course, it would be a weed strain.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe like a I don't know, like a makeup palette or something.
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah, and
Nice.
like it has like my fave colors or something.
Yeah.
And I can like create, I mean, I know I and by the way, I can already do this, I know, but you can actually like go online and make your own makeup palette. And
Yeah,
you
but
can
like
like
one
name
for
it and
resale
stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
one
people
where
support
everybody
you.
wants to buy it and it's
Yeah.
sold in Sephora and shit.
Oh, wow.
Right?
That would be cool.
Available everywhere.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had anything waxed?
No.
I have.
No. I have. I had my whole like chest and nipples waxed once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like
someone
with,
wanted to do
like,
it.
Honey? And
Yeah.
the waxing
Fucking
and stuff?
hurt.
Huh.
It would
Oh.
it was just like basically they started at my nipples and then they're like, oh, let's do this part. So it was like just my chest, I guess you
Yeah.
can say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the stomach. I think that's where I was like,
Yeah.
nope.
I
'Cause
was
the fatty areas, man, they hurt.
Yeah.
You know.
No, this is probably worse, but I've actually had laser hair removal. I've only been like eyebrows waxed. That's like every
Yeah, that's
girl
right. I
probably
remember
has
you used to
done
tell
that.
me. I totally forgot about that. You had laser hair removal.
Yeah.
When? What did you get it on?
It was my armpits, and like I think like around my mouth. Yeah, because it was the only reason why I got it was because my mom worked for a laser.
So it was like a discount.
Laser hair removal place. Yeah, so they offered it free to like their employees, so my mom got it, and then I got like I don't know what, I guess it was summer or something, because I was going with my mom to work a lot of mornings, so I got to know some of the girls or whatever, and one of the girls was like, yeah, like I'll do you for free, like if you want to do your armpits or something. So she did like the whole ass area, and dude, it smells.
Really?
It's like burning hair.
Yeah.
So and it smells in there. Yeah, but the only thing I've gotten waxed is like eyebrows.
Oh wow.
Yeah, nothing else.
Would you like if you had like knew someone and you had the like the means, money and everything, and you can like get everything waxed instead of having to shave in the shower and stuff, would you just do that?
Maybe
like your arms and legs.
Maybe, but like you would have to like continuously go back to do that.
Yeah,
waxing.
sucks.
The laser hair removal though, I didn't get to finish it, but I think I got like 2. But you have to go back like 3 or 4 times for it to actually be like permanent. You go once and like, okay, yeah, your hair won't grow back for a few weeks, you know, rather than having it grow back immediately, you know, so it kind of like delayed it, but yeah, you have to like finish the process, which I didn't do.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
let's see here.
Then.
Your turn.
How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to know how pineapple on pizza, how I know pineapple on pizza don't exist? Because pineapple's great by itself. Pizza's great by itself. They suck together.
Yeah,
you know?
That's the sad part. You know, trust me, I wish it could work out, but it just can't.
Yeah,
and don't be one of those, it's like, well, have you even tried it? Yes, I have, okay?
Yeah. Well,
and I'm not a fan, so I can genuinely say that.
It's just something about, like, it just doesn't, like I said, pineapple, I would probably say pineapple's my favorite fruit. Pizza, I would argue, one of my favorite foods. I hate them together. Just the way it is, people. Get over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Get over it. But, you know, you got to have things like that. You know, there's going to be, you know, it's good to be different. There's people out there that are different. It's good to be different as long as you're not one of these crazy pieces of shit that hurts people. Yeah, it's good to be different.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen in someone else's house?
Ooh. Oh, man, I'd have to think about that one.
If you don't have a story, I'll go ahead and say mine because...
Okay, go ahead.
My neighbor... back in the day had her mom was pregnant and had a baby and stuff, right? So the baby is whatever, I believe it was like maybe a few months after she was born. I had gone over and we were in the kitchen and I was like, there's like a Ziploc bag on the bar area, right? I'm like, what is that? So I pick it up and I'm looking at it, and to me it looks like scabbing, right? And I was pretty spot on because I'm like, what is this? And so the little girl's name is I can't remember her name, Ariana, and she goes, oh, it's a piece of Ariana's umbilical cord. And I was like, why is it just here on the counter in the kitchen? She just had it there, and that's
something you put like in a box somewhere or something.
It was all dried up and shit. But for something like that was kind of a little weird for me because it was just out in the open. I understand you take it home, put it in a box.
But why just on the counter in a Ziploc bag?
Yeah. And so casual. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, like if I can understand if it was like a lock of hair or something, or I don't know, but
no,
that's weird.
That's important to some people, I guess. But
I mean, an umbilical cord, like really?
Yeah, I know.
Like Meet the Fockers, when they're showing them the baby book and they're eating fondue and it's a piece of umbilical cord. And he's Ben Stiller, you know, your brother is like, oh no, like, you know, and then the piece of foreskin it wasn't umbilical cord. It was they kept his piece of foreskin, and the foreskin goes in the fondue, and the dad's like, anybody want Chinese?
Like, we should fucking watch that movie. Yeah, we should fucking watch that movie.
That's crazy. And you know what blows my mind is like people of your generation are like, yeah, Robert De Niro, Meet the Parents, or no, not even Meet the Parents. A lot of times it's always like, oh, Robert De Niro, Meet the Fockers or Little Fockers, and it's like, this dude had a whole career of him being a badass. Casino, Goodfellas. Yeah. I mean,
that's true.
Was it Raging Bull? Like, oh my gosh, like, Cape Fear.
Movies.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, exactly.
The most basic movies they remember. Yeah. No. But honestly, we should get some ideas because we've been having talks about the RV. Getting an RV.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what ideas?
Because remember in Meet the Fockers when they get like the whole big ass RV and shit?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you kind of, Caylin over here spilled the beans already. We haven't even announced that in our show yet.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not going to cut it out. I guess we'll go ahead and say it. The CayVin Universe is coming soon.
Yeah.
Coming soon. We don't know when. It's not one of those things that we're moving to Texas. Guess what? We were born and raised in Texas. We're real fucking Texans. Not like these fucking wannabe podcaster Texans out there, okay? You want a real Texas podcast? This is it, people. All right, no, I'm just kidding. I love those other guys, but still, come on, like, oh god, I love all these comedians, podcasters, but like, same thing about HEB. Like, we get it. You're moving to fucking Texas. We get it. Yeah. Joe Rogan's in Texas. We get it. You're following his tracks. We get it. You can't do nothing on your own. You need to have a group of people to be freaking successful. You know, you got to know people to be successful. You can't do it on your own, people. I get it. But shut up.
Yeah.
We get it. We get it that you love Texas. We get it that it's better than California. We get it that Texas is the best state in the whole United States.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell us. We already know. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That was good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, the CayVin Universe we are right now currently looking for a spaceship for us to travel across the galaxy. And we'll be doing our show from that spaceship in which travels across the galaxy.
Yeah,
so baby. So pretty soon the studio is going to be no more. We'll be closing up shop.
Here.
And yeah, like I said, we'll be traveling through our spaceship and see what the world has to offer us.
Mm-hmm.
Or let's say what the galaxy has to offer us.
And where the galaxy takes us.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's one thing that we'll see coming up. So if there's anyone listening that, sells RVs and, wants to give us a good deal, hit us up.
I love it.
Yeah. So what else you got?
So if peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called? What is your theory?
Duck butter.
Ew.
If it wasn't called peanut butter, what else? I mean, peanut spread? Because technically, why butter? I guess because the consistency is like butter. When the jobbers of yesteryear came up with the name.
Yeah.
They couldn't think of anything else creative. So of course, let's say peanut butter.
This is I'm thinking like sticky spread or sticky peanutty spread.
Ooh, nut spread, sticky nut spread.
I think that.
No, there's a nut spread, but sticky nut spread.
Oh, sticky nut spread. I like that.
Sticky nut spread.
Yeah. Peanut butter flavor.
Give me some of that sticky nut spread and jelly.
Yeah, so it's sticky nut spread, right? But the flavor is peanut butter.
Oh, okay. But see, that's what I mean. Peanut butter isn't a flavor.
I know.
Because it's not real.
I know.
It's made up. Peanut butter's a made up name.
I know.
It could have been called peanut puree, and that would be the flavor.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You have a point there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Puree. It's just the man that invented it named it peanut butter, and that's just the name. But technically, that name doesn't exist. Yeah. We don't exist.
Whoa. My whole life has been a lie.
Yeah, exactly. He just put two, there's such thing as peanuts. It's just, butter. And you just put it together and created a whole new flavor in the world.
Man.
Word.
Literally, it's made up.
I meant to say word, and I said world. I haven't even been drinking. This is tea. What's going on?
What the fuck is this tea?
If animals could talk, which animal do you think would be the rudest?
The rudest?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Maybe like raccoons.
Or like, hey, bitch, give me that trash.
Yeah, bitch, give me that trash. Or like they're mad possums.
Right.
Possums.
See, I like the way you're thinking, because I was thinking, I automatically thought like, okay, rhinos, crocodiles, gorillas, but then they might just be not like rude. They just might be like, just, chill and like leave me alone.
Yeah. That or deers, because the way that I'm thinking of it is like, these possums are probably like, yeah, you motherfuckers be running over my siblings all the time.
Oh, talking shit.
Because they're like, always
like possums secretly hate humans and are plotting against us. Whoa.
When in really it's their dumbasses walking out in front of the road.
Yes, and I tried to avoid that one day. I really tried to avoid him, and he's the one that wanted to take off running. If he would have stayed still, he would have been fine.
Yes, you were like perfectly.
It's just perfectly aligned. If he would have stayed still, it would have been fine. Now he's gone, and his ancestors are after me.
Throws an armadillo funeral.
I know. Gosh, poor guy.
I know.
Poor guy.
Armadillo.
Poor R.I.P. Dilly.
R.I.P. Dilly. No. R.I.P. Jerry the Noodle.
Jerry the Noodle, Kalila's
insider joke.
I'm sorry. When I went off that, I'm gonna admit something to you people.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they will never see it.
Yeah.
But if they do one day, I want them to understand something. When I went on that rant the other day about podcasts and people starting too many podcasts, it was about the Bloodbath podcast.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, what is going on? This is dumb. These people have their own podcasts. They don't need to be doing other podcasts. It's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
It's really good. It's a really good podcast. It's pretty good podcast. Yeah. I mean, because like obviously you like it, it's more your thing more than my thing. Like I won't sit there and watch it like without you, but it's like how I put it. It's like female Fighter and the Kid kind of.
That's what I was just getting.
You know what I mean? And you'll sit there and watch Fighter and the Kid with me. Mm-hmm. So it's like
I might get distracted a little bit here and there, but
same.
you'll tell me something or I'll overhear something. I'm like, oh wait, go back. I want to hear that again.
Yeah,
that's
and then I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kalila. Maybe he's getting a little bit funnier than Bobby Lee.
Yeah, honestly.
Bobby Lee's playing I'm sorry, your fake depression card isn't working anymore, dude.
Yeah.
But anyway,
No, one thing I can agree with, and I'll make a statement by saying that, is that I feel like Bobby Lee tries to be like weird and off, But Caylin, I feel, is genuinely weird and
yes,
off,
and that's
and there's
what's
nothing
cool
wrong with
about
that.
her. Yeah,
yes,
no, exactly, because she said she would menstruate. Like I would literally, I sharpied all my wrestlers as a kid, so like little things like that I can relate to, like that type of weirdness. You know, I mean,
but to explain our little insider joke that we just did there. So Caylin tells a story about how she had a pet like chow mein noodle for like 3 days or 3 weeks. I forgot what she said. She named him Jerry, and like it was like the best thing that's ever happened to her. So R.I.P. Jerry the noodle.
R.I.P. Jerry the noodle. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said, it's good. It's good podcast to know.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see if they're really about it. We'll see if these girls are really about that podcast life.
Yeah. One thing I do want to say though is
or when Hollywood comes knocking, they're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be in this show."
Yeah.
But see, that's what I like about Caylin too, because she's kind of like in the position we're at. She don't give a fuck about Hollywood. She don't care if like anyone wants to be like. If Hollywood called me tomorrow and say, "Hey, we got a show, we got a movie for you," I'd say, "Fuck off, call my brother," and I would hang up. You know, this is what I want to do. You know, this is what I want to be doing, and you can tell on other podcasts when they want to do it and they really want to do it. You know, like I'm sorry, I know we were talking good about Caylin when we were talking bad about Bobby Lee. Look. You know, if you know, like I said, they're probably not even going to see this one day. I love Bobby Lee as a person. Love him, entertaining. Been a fan of him since I was a kid watching Mad TV.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I get it though.
There's people in this world that are lost.
Yeah.
They have something in front of them. They have success. They have everything they need in front of them, and there's greed, and it's never enough for them. And you know. Yeah. We know how that ends.
Yeah.
You know.
Sad.
I'm sorry, people. We don't mean to be one of those podcasts that just talk shit, but honestly, that's kind of the point of podcasts to talk shit. And you know, of course, we want to make good notes because I'm not just gonna be one of those people that just come on here and is like, you know, like I said, I love Bobby Lee. Just some things, you got to work on. I'm sure people will watch this show and be like, oh, Vinny's cool or Kaylin's cool, but I don't like this or I don't like this. I don't like that he says fuck every 5 seconds, or I don't like that he says every 2 seconds. You know, you're gonna have that with people.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But anyway, these are the conversations that we literally have just at home. Like these are the conversations we have all day, and I'm like, damn, I wish we had the podcast.
We were literally just having one, earlier that we probably wouldn't even be able to continue or pick up on.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we had it earlier. And it was a good talk, good time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's when our vlog will come in, when we start doing our vlog channel. So that'll come pretty soon too, people.
Yeah.
But these are the conversations we have, and I told you earlier, I was like, man, I just wish we had a microphone on us 24/7, so I can like just get all our good combos and just cut them into an episode.
Right.
And that's when you're like, oh, the vlogs. I was like, oh,
yep,
okay,
that'll work. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, we've been going pretty long, and honestly, right before we started an hour ago, the pizza had just got here, so we have Domino's pizza literally sitting on the fucking counter waiting for us.
Sorry, guys.
We were gonna end with some weird science, but. Like I said, I mean, if people can, get through other podcasts of other nonsense, hopefully they can understand our situation right now. We're hungry. We want pizza.
Yeah.
And because of that, I think maybe that's why I just went off here at this end. It's been an hour and I haven't had, no food.
Yeah.
Except these Skittles, and they're actually really good. Yeah. I want more, but I don't want to make the deep throating sound on the fucking, podcast. I know people that do that. They fucking chew loud. Sounds like they're fucking deep throating somebody.
Yeah.
Jesus. Tone it down, people. If you're one of those chewers, tone it the fuck down. Jesus. Anyway, what else you got, Beeble? Beeble? What else you got, Beeble?
Okay, Beeble. Like, what the fuck? I got nothing. I don't know.
Oh, this episode. We're not going to be able to advertise this episode.
You don't think so?
No. The YouTube's gonna review it and be like, "Why is this even on our platform?"
That's not true. We're interesting. We're funny.
Yeah, but if you were one of the 3 that made it to this point, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of our universe. Please, we have everything set up for you guys. We got the website, we got the Patreon, we got the clip channel, we got the YouTube channel. We literally have a schedule for us to post content 6 days a fucking week. We just need you, people.
Right there,
we just need you. We need you. We would devote everything to you. Just need you, people.
Please.
I'm just kidding. You do whatever the fuck you want. You want to listen to us? You don't want to listen to us? You do what you want. Honestly, we'll wait. We'll wait out. In 10 years, somebody's got to be listening. We'll wait out the ride, no matter. But if you're here now, you really are important to us. So like, subscribe, let us know you're here. We will engage with you. We will. We're gonna have to start a club, and it's gonna be before our 100th episode. We're gonna start a club, and it's gonna be the Day 1 Club. And if you contact us, we're gonna announce this more. But if you contact us before 100 episode and get some kind of communication with us, you will be automatically put in that Day 1 Club. And I swear, those fans will take care of you. You know, whether it be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if we'll probably end up sending them cars and be like, oh, you can show me a code or something, get like 50% off merch for life, your day one card or something. We'll figure something out. That's fun. See, cool, these are the type of things that I come up with just on the spot.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but are people like fucking, I don't want to say names, but are other podcasters doing this? No, other podcasters just walking, oh, what are we doing today? Oh, what else you got? What else you got? What else you got? Okay, I'm done. Let me get my check. When, we are really, we will really engage. But anyway, I'm just poured my heart out, and it's not good enough. I did my best, but I guess my best wasn't good enough.
That's so bad.
Here we are back where we were before. Seems nothing ever changes. We're back being strangers. You ever seen that movie?
No, but you showed me the clip.
Last American Virgin, the worst ending of every movie. Worst ending of any movie.
Worst.
So if you haven't seen that movie, which if you're, I guess that came out in the 80s, because that's what was before my time. Old, my oldest brother showed me that. Yeah, just look up Last American Virgin ending scene.
Yeah.
So sad. It's like, and then you're like, that's it?
Yeah.
The movie's fucking over?
Sorry in advance.
Like, okay.
Man.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, what are we even talking about anymore? It's 12:23 and we're over here yelling on a podcast. It's 12:23 in the morning.
Holy shit, I did not know that was the time. Nobody's home, I think.
Oh my gosh.
We're good. Let's eat some pizza, babe.
Yeah, honestly, we got a month left in this place. If our neighbors can complain, they can suck my dick.
Well, not literally, but...
No, not literally. Physically. Yeah, we're out of here, people. Peace and love, and we're here from us soon.
Bye, guys.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our universe.
The CayVin Universe.
Oh, yes, we are your host, I'm sorry, because I went like this, and I almost reached for my drink right when I said hello, everyone.
Why is that funny?
Like the intro, I'm like, hello, everyone. I'm already thinking about taking a drink.
Oh.
Like, welcome to our universe.
Okay, yeah, that was funny.
I kept going, but I just thought that in my head.
Like you're getting ready to drink.
Because I was like, you can totally tell I was about to reach for it.
Okay. Redo.
Oh, redo. Okay, just keep it going.
Okay.